Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Proof of Work Coin News. I am your host, Coinology. Please like, comment, and subscribe. That is the best way to support this channel, and I would super appreciate it. Moving over to the crypto bubbles, we've got a lot of red going on right now, guys. Bitcoin is down 2.4%. So typically when Bitcoin is moving down, all the coins move down. So we do have GRS token down 8.6%, Flux down 7.4%, Dynex is down 9.2%, you got Sia Coin down 4.3%, Digibyte's down 4.5%, you got Kaspa down 3.4%, KDA is down 3%, just everything's down right now. So I was kind of just browsing the web, looking at different miners the other day, as we do, and I stumbled across some new Kaspa miners. These Kaspa miners are called the InnoSilicon Cas Masters. They have a 1 terahash model, they have a 2 terahash model, and then they have a 4 terahash model. I was very interested in these. Obviously being somebody that GPU mined Kaspa, got out of the game once all the Kaspa ASIC miners came in and became just way too expensive. But seeing these gave me some hope and some promise that maybe these prices would come down and I would be able to purchase a Kaspa ASIC miner at a good price, at a fair price. And so I headed over to Twitter, and there is no official InnoSilicon actual Twitter page, but there is an InnoSilicon miner Twitter page, which seems to have, a lot of followers. And they made a post saying that there's a fraud alert and that the InnoSilicon.shop has nothing to do with InnoSilicon. It's a fraud website. There's no so-called InnoSilicon A12, A12 Plus machines do not exist. Please do not purchase from InnoSilicon.shop.com, which is exactly where it was. And they have those miners, and also they have these newer miners, these InnoSilicon Cas Master Pluses. So super suspicious. Additionally, if you go over to what they say is their website for InnoSilicon, InnoSilicon.com, InnoSilicon.com just doesn't seem to exist anymore. So did InnoSilicon go out of business or something? It all seems very suspicious and strange. I'm not entirely sure what is going on. You can obviously purchase InnoSilicon miners from different entities. I've seen a couple different places that are legit places selling InnoSilicon miners, but there doesn't seem to be any sort of main sourced website. So if you guys have any information on this, I would love to know. Drop your comments down below. If you have InnoSilicon's actual website link, drop that in the comments below. This seems to be fake, and these numbers seem to be strange. Like, for instance, 1 terahash is 1200 watts. 2 terahash is also 1200 watts. And for some reason, when you step up to 4 terahash, it jumps up to 3200 watts. So it just seems a little bit strange. I don't know what's going on there. But this seems like a scam. So let me know what you think. Drop your feedback down below. I just want to get this information out there before people start purchasing these, so be very careful. There are a lot of scams, especially in the bear market. Okay, now we are moving over to miner profitability. We will start with GPUs. Now, I think most of you know by now, I absolutely hate SkyDogeNet. I think it's an absolute rug pull, just a absolute shitcoin. And it continues to be the most profitable coin for a lot of GPUs, specifically the NVIDIA side of things, especially on the 40 series. They absolutely kill it on SkyDogeNet. So the RTX 4090 right now, even at a 10-cent kilowatt hour, is doing 85 cents revenue, 44 cents after power. We got the 4080 doing 61 cents, 30 cents after power. The 4070 Ti is doing 44 cents, 24 cents after power. And then we have the 4070 doing 40 cents revenue, 18 cents after power. Moving into the higher end AMD cards, we have the 6900 XT doing 43 cents revenue, 15 cents after power. Let's see here if we have any other coins. So we have the 6600 XT, which just seems to be a Dynex killer, doing 14 cents revenue, 3 cents after power. We have down here the 3090 on Alephium, doing 34 cents revenue, 1 cent after power. And 3090 Ti is looking a lot like a lithium card. Like it just really does well on Alephium. So if you're trying to build a farm around some of these algorithms, there are certain GPUs that are just a little bit more powerful. Like for instance, with Dynex with the 6600 XT, also the AMD, the Radeon V. This card is doing 31 cents revenue and 1 cent after power on Dynex as well. So these two cards really good on Dynex. The GTX, the 1660s, have been very profitable on Radiance. They've been super efficient. So even right now with everything kind of coming down, they're doing 8 cents revenue, 1 cent after power. So there's a couple things to see here. Same thing with these 6400s, these really small cards. They're like 4 gigabytes. They seem to be more efficient on Ironfish. Really low yields, but just some of these cards tend to be more efficient on these different algorithms. So if you're building a farm, you really should be looking into this, not just buying a bunch of 3070s because everybody says buy 3070s. 3070s are only profitable or only efficient on certain cards, so you got to look into that. Moving over to ASIC miners, so we have the KS3, the 8.3 terahash model on Kaspa doing $244, $237 after power. We do have the X16-P on Octaspace doing $10, $550 after power. We have the Antminer L7 on NiceHash Script doing $1182 a day, $408 after power. Antminer K7 on CKB doing $1131, $392 after power. Antminer D9 on Block X is doing $1061 a day, $377 after power. We have the Antminer KA3 on Cadena doing $1120, $362 after power. Let's see here. We do have the X5 Antminer on Random X Monero, XMR, whatever you want to call it, doing $580, $256 a day after power. We do have the Z15 Pro on Zen Token doing $747 a day, $132 after power. And then finally, we do have the Antminer E9 Pro doing $633 a day, $105 after power. Thank you very much, everyone that stuck around until the very end. I really do appreciate your support. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Drop any sort of feedback you have about the channel or the coin we're talking about today. Additionally, if you have any feedback about what you'd like me to talk about in the future, drop that down below. I appreciate you. See you tomorrow.